Satan? Who are you?
Choose someone you care
Oh,
for.
no.
Burn a wreath
What?
on their door. Then,
Stop.
and only then, shall you be free.
The nice
This
old
is
lady.
Fire's
Oh. Ow.
I am free. The debt has been paid.
Whoa. Oh, oh, cursed doll.
I was trying to resurrect Petya.
Yeah, okay. Oh no! Okay, let's put it away now. Oh no!
Petya?
I'm Petya.
I need some blood samples.
For what?
Go to this address.
This is the town's literary salon.
I have no idea what to expect. I'm a little freaked out. Because if it's where they get Cabernet, that means... Oh! Alright, fam, let's play some Cabernet. I've been drinking some of these little poppy minis. This one's orange flavored. They were like $1 each at my local grocery store, so I bought a whole bunch. This one's really good. I think my favorite so far is the raspberry rosé one. That one's pretty good. I have no idea how long this game is supposed to be, but we're already like 8 hours in. Now, 2 of those hours I think were recorded and then lost because OBS is dumb. That's still pretty hefty. I'm not sure how long this game is, but I'm invested because I need the boost for literature and such. But I gotta get my bearings really quick. So I'm pretty low on blood. What's up with Dr. Volkov? Dude.
It's too dark. I'll break my neck if I walk around here like this.
Okay, she says that all the time. But like, can you even die that way?
What? What is it?
Bro, are you okay? Go on a house call.
So, about that house call in the task list.
Let me guess, he's gonna tell me to F off.
Oh, that's right. I'm doing one of my house calls for a regular patient, Nikolina. You see, she has hemochromatosis, which means
Oh, I don't have enough science.
excess of iron in the blood. The patient often experiences pain, fatigue, and other unpleasant issues. There isn't a known cure, I'm afraid, but there is something we can do to reduce the symptoms.
Is it eating her?
You want us to feed on her to lower her iron levels.
Liza and I are on the same wavelength here.
Indeed I do. I figured I can let you do the bleeding this time.
That's kind of a creepy way of putting it. Is it
Is
safe?
drinking blood from someone with hemochromatosis safe?
Why not? You can't be harmed by disease. If anything, it might be more filling because of the iron excess.
He's weirdly cheerful about this.
It might taste a little funny, but as they say, there's no accounting for taste, right?
If you say so.
But enough dilly-dallying, we should get going. She can be a terribly grumpy patient if her pain isn't managed in time.
Lead on then, Doctor.
I love how he won't talk to me and he's like, everyone go away, but he's willing to go on a house call? I'm not sure if that's a bug or not.
Good old
But we're
Nikolina,
here.
always leaving her key in the same spot. After you.
Oh, there you go.
How do I get inside? I haven't yet been invited.
Interesting.
Oh, right. Let me handle that. Nikolina, it's Dr. Volkov.
Ah, Doctor, you ought to let yourself in. My joints are aching worse than a boil on a donkey's arse.
You should know that I brought my assistant today. May she come in?
She? Well, all right. But what use is she out there? Come on in.
Come then, Liza. You've heard our patient. She shouldn't be kept any longer.
Much better. Lead on, Doctor.
Well, she's got a cute little house. Oh, I thought I was in control.
Now,
I'm not.
Nikolina, how are you feeling today?
Hey, I just realized this will solve our low blood problem.
What do you think, Doctor? Like, and that's why you're here, isn't it? And she's your assistant, eh? Tell me, girl, what does a woman know of medicine?
What does a woman know?
Okay, hold up. I've been to medical school.
I don't believe that man's ever been to medical school.
I am no man.
Yeah. Honestly? Like, what is that?
I see our patient takes some issue with my presence.
Yeah, bro. Say something.
And she won't be the last. However, right now, above all else, she needs our help. Consider your oath as a doctor.
Yeah, okay.
You're right. Fine. I'll keep going.
Hey, what's taking so long? If this is so hard, I don't know how you'll handle the rest of it.
More than a foul-mouthed peasant.
After my initial studies at the academy, I've been training under Dr. Volkov. So, if you trust and respect his judgment, then you'll do the same for me.
Oh, fancy broad, aren't you?
She's a bright one, Nikolina. Given more time and opportunity, she could put most of my colleagues to shame.
If you say so.
Now then, let's not delay the treatment any longer. I'm going to let Liza here take the lead. Liza, come take the leeches.
Leeches, right.
All right,
leeches,
this
the
is pretty
leeches for
simple.
Nikolina.
Just enchant her
Nikolina's
and
leeches.
pretend to apply some leeches to her neck. Then, drink your fill of blood. Just remember, not to take too much.
Of course,
Yeah, we don't wanna kill
Doctor.
her. Alright, enchantment time. Hey. Oh, so she hums this time. Creepy. Awesome. I'm going to get ya. Alright, here we go. Okay. Release.
Good work, Liza. That's enough.
Deteriorated? Oh, with Nikolina? Why? I helped her.
She should be feeling a little brighter now when she comes round. Tell me, how did you feel during that? You responded to me well enough.
Pardon? Like, what do you mean? Hard to resist going all the way? I didn't want to drink her blood. I just wanted to help the patient. I just wanted to help her, I mean.
I just wanted to assist the patient. She was in pain, and I was here to help.
A commendable attitude, if maybe not the most practical at times. Listen, Liza, I suppose it's about time I share with you the full extent of my research.
Oh, yes, do tell. Why are you being whack?
You see, when a vampire overindulges on blood, it imbues us with a feeling of power.
Initially, being drunk on blood may cause an increase in a vampire's abilities and brain activity. However, roughly 1 calendar day after overindulging, it is common for vampires to experience symptoms of withdrawal, not dissimilar to a human hangover. Furthermore, drinking too much blood may create a chemical dependency over time, resulting in a vampire turning feral. Ooh, well, that's not good.
The power the likes of which can't be achieved in any other way. But it does come with a cost. Each time, the bloodlust grows until
One goes feral.
Precisely. It turns our kind into exactly the kind of monsters that human tales make us out to be. Vampires like this live in squalor and care only for their next feed. It was a creature like this that killed my wife and stole my life from me.
Oh, no.
It sounds like a terrible existence.
Indeed. I've sought a way to put an end to this to stop us living such a parasitic lifestyle.
Yeah, what can be done?
Can something even be done about this?
I believe so, yes. In theory, it may be possible to separate the addictive element from the blood, leaving it simply as the source of nourishment. Unfortunately, research like this takes the kind of time and resource that I simply didn't have. That is until Countess Orlova presented me with an offer.
Which
The
is...
Countess made a deal with you? Why do I feel like there's a catch?
That's because there is one. As you can imagine, she has no real interest in remedying the bloodlust.
Well, yeah.
So why would she approach you in the first place?
Well, in separating the addictive elements, I should also be able to distill the parts that give us power.
So she's asking for super blood.
That means she can create a consumable that temporarily boosts one's strength and abilities without any side effects. In return, I was allowed to continue my work and provided with everything I need. Funding to purchase lab equipment, as well as other expenses, and, well, an apprentice.
So that's why she allowed you to turn me. The reason why I'm here.
In a sense, yes.
Bro, am I just a resource to you?
So that's all I am to you? Why my entire life was taken away from me? A resource for your studies?
As I mentioned before, your unfortunate demise was not in my control, and I assure you, you are much more than an asset to me. But no matter. All I wanted you to know right now is that I trust you, and it would be an honor if you chose to help me fulfill my vision.
Oh, Nikolina.
Ah, that looks like all the time we have for now. You should get going. I'll stay here and make sure Nikolina is feeling better.
Hypnotize Nikolina.
All
Now
right.
let her rest. Can I look at any of the stuff in her house? Ooh, painting? A 14. Alright, well, I guess I better be going. Thanks for the dinner, I guess. Why does this first kid look familiar? Why do I know you?
Good to see you again, Doctor.
Oh, it's Demian! I saved him from drowning.
Still owe you big for saving me the other night. Without you, I'd have been a gunner.
Just doing my job, Demian. I trust you've been well since?
Better than well. My adventure at the lake has made me quite popular around these parts. The villagers can't get enough of my tale. The ladies love to see the scar too. All worked out just fine, really.
I see. Well, make sure you still take it easy with that injury.
Oh, you don't have to worry about that. I've been making it a habit to stay out of the fields, even before my little mishap. Life's too short for that drudgery. My talents are far better suited for entertaining the local maidens.
If you say so.
Speak privately.
Our
Nah,
door is
bro.
always open for you.
Okay, why do I kind of love Demian, though? Does that mean I can check up on his sister? Maybe this is where Marusia lives. Ooh, painting these. So yeah, this looks like it's their home.
The furnace is still warm. They must have put out the fire recently. I bet it's so cozy on the top shelf now.
Oh yeah, there's like a little nook up there.
Must be Marusa's bookshelf. Wouldn't be surprised if those are on loan from Roman. Can't imagine she can afford this kind of collection.
I know Marusia's also a music student too. I wonder, is there a brother then? If that's Marusia's bed? Because I'm assuming Marusia's at the music school right now. Oh yeah, don't I need to go to Lover's Island? Isn't that a thing I need to do? Trofim, yeah, Rusalka. Come back to Lover's Island to visit the Rusalka. Alright. Let's go. Because I can't go across water for some reason, so I have to get on the boat. Oh, Trofim! Are you okay?
My lady, I didn't expect to see anyone out here tonight.
You okay?
Better to fish in solitude?
Better to be alone for what I plan to do.
Which is what?
What do you mean by that, Trofim?
I'm done serving others. No longer will I let them abuse me and believe their false promises.
What are you doing, dude? I want to cheer him up.
There must have been moments of happiness along the way.
Once, maybe. But that time is long behind me.
Oh, is he
I
planning
refuse
kill
to sit
himself?
here and take it anymore. Instead, I'm gonna let the Rusalkas take me into the darkness.
No.
You hear that? You daughters of despair. I'm letting my guard down. I'm asking for you to drag me to hell at last.
All that has led him here, still stuck under the thumb of the Countess. Maybe there's something I can do for him.
Offer to turn him. Money for to help him retire. Oh. I actually totally would turn him into a vampire. I'm gonna comfort him.
Trofim, life is hard. It's brutal and punishing, but you can't give up.
And why not? Why push yourself through all this pain? What's the reward?
Some believe their reward awaits them after death. Are you not a believer?
Do I look like a believer?
I mean, they come in all shapes and
And
sizes.
besides, that's not something you or your ilk have to worry about. There's
That's
only
true.
one place you're bound.
Ooh, ouch.
Trofim,
I'm sorry, my lady. That was a terrible thing to say.
Yeah, that was a little messed up.
I'm so sorry. For everything. For my life. For the pain I bring others.
Aw. Support Trofim. Ah, and him committing suicide though, right? Go home. Hold on. I'm not sure what this means. I have to look it up.
A few moments later.
Okay, so I've looked through all the discussions I could find on Trofim. So I'm assuming these are things I can say to him. So I can support Trofim, meaning I think I can support him wanting to die. I can tell him to go home or I'm through with you. That's my interpretation. I'm gonna go home and see what happens.
go home and pull yourself together.
Oh. Well, okay, support though, I thought, was it emotional support?
You're
'Cause-
not thinking clearly. Just sleep this off, and we'll talk another time.
But I'm worried he's gonna be mad at me.
Aye. That sounds wise.
Take care of yourself, Trofim.
Good night, my lady.
Trofim, I swear to gosh, if you hurt yourself, I will not forgive you. I completed his circular side story. Good neighbor. Okay, so he's okay then, right? Right? I swear to gosh, if he dies, I'm gonna be so
What's
mad.
Alisa doing here? It doesn't seem as though she's noticed me.
Yeah, what the heck? Hello? I'm gonna watch.
I
What's
should
going
just
on?
watch and wait for now.
Oh, there she goes, okay.
A secret hideout? What are you doing, Alisa?
Secret hideout, eh?
Let's see. A secret handle underneath the moss. Very clever.
Ooh. What is
What's all
this?
And what's that smell?
Oh, is it
It's making me a
opium?
bit lightheaded.
Who's there? Liza?
Oops.
Oh no.
Hey. This is like a habit now, just walking into places I shouldn't be.
How did you find this place?
I followed you. It was by
It
accident.
was an accident, I promise. I was exploring the island and I just saw you and, well, I was curious.
Please don't be mad at me.
I can hardly blame you. Now that you're here, I suppose I should welcome you to my little boutique.
I'm gonna turn the sound up a little bit.
Boutique? Just what is this anyway?
It's called Hookah. Something a little different from the usual fare around here,
I mean, it is exotic.
Finally, somewhere to spend the evening that isn't that dreadful vodka bar or Arban's place. No offense to her, but I tire of the same old company.
You run this place?
Naturally. Would you care to try some?
I'd better not. It seems a little too close to smoking for my comfort.
Suit yourself. At least make yourself comfortable.
I love it. What a vibe. Hey guys, I know at least this lady is a vampire. I'm not sure about the guys.
The smell is intoxicating, but not unpleasant.
What is in hookah?
The
Is it
smell
hookah?
is intoxicating, but not unpleasant.
Look at these. These are kind of cool. Oh, painting! Nice. What can I look at around here? Why can't I go around him? Hold on. Can I go behind the bar? Ooh. No secrety secrets, apparently.
The smell is intoxicating.
Yeah, we know. Oh.
The fabric of the seat seems durable, but feels silky and so soft. Good job, Alisa.
I'll say, it looks awfully comfy in here. Can I talk to this lady? She reminds you of like Jane Eyre.
Listen, the Countess doesn't know about this place, and I'd prefer to keep it that way. Do you understand?
I understand.
Yes, of course. Your secret's safe with me.
Ah, thank you. I was worried I might have to kill you.
Whoa.
Joking.
Yes.
I hope so.
Of course.
Mother has been particularly restrictive of my actions recently. I just wanted something to call my own.
Did we know already that she was her daughter? Like, it makes sense looking at her now,
And
but
the extra income doesn't hurt either.
that's true.
Wait. Mother?
Okay, so that's not something we knew.
Yes? Oh, you didn't know. I mean the Countess. She sired me and took me in as her daughter.
Does that make Dr. Volkov my father?
I doubt it. My relationship with the Countess is somewhat unusual, as I understand it.
So the Countess doesn't know that you're doing this.
Precisely. You see why this needs to stay underground, so to speak. But enough of me. How are you, Lizaveta? Enjoying your new eternity?
I mean, it's interesting so far.
It's interesting, I suppose.
Oh? You must tell me your secrets. Or perhaps it's just that you're still young.
Well, I suppose it's
The power of the people.
the
I would
people.
say the people. They're
Well,
interesting.
vampires too.
Anyone in particular? Anyone special?
Humans, the Hussar, nothing like that. Or you. Honestly, the Hussar?
The Hussar.
You... What?
What's so funny?
Forgive me. Only you are rather barking up the wrong tree there.
Oh my gosh, is he gay?
Huh?
How to put this? He may seem like a womanizer, but his heart was captured long ago. And believe me, I have seen a lot of women try to change him. He's faithful, I'll give him that.
Aww.
Oh.
I wonder to whom.
Okay. I'll, keep that in mind.
As entertaining a diversion as this was, I suppose I should attend to my duties. You should come again, though. It's difficult to find a decent conversation partner these days.
Why didn't I mention Roman? Oh, I feel
The
terrible now.
vampires are so stagnant, and the humans too fragile.
You mean...
Petya, yeah.
I'm sorry the ritual didn't work. Really.
Nothing to be done now. That's necromancy for you. Fickle and temperamental, but that's what I like about it.
That's right, we promised Petya not to tell her.
I hope it's a little less unpredictable for my next attempt, at least.
You're going to try to bring someone else back?
No, I've had enough of that. You could say I am aiming for something a little more abstract.
Like what?
Which is...
Do you remember when I asked you about the sunrise?
Oh, yeah.
Yes, I do. Don't tell me you... But isn't that fatal?
Yeah, please don't do that.
Usually, yes. But that's where necromancy comes in.
That's where necromancy comes in.
There should be some form of protection spell that will permit me to shield my body from the sun's rays.
It's okay, Karlak. In another life, you'll get a brain worm, and that will solve all of your vampire friends' problems.
It's only in the theory stages for now, but I am making progress. Well, what do you think?
I mean, that sounds awesome. But, you know, you could die.
Oh, it sounds lovely. To see the sun again.
If it works, perhaps I could replicate it. But I get to go first.
Yeah, fair enough.
Enough. I'll be here all night at this rate. Stay if you like, or don't.
Okay, bye, Lisa.
Good night.
I love Alisa, honestly. And not just because she's voiced by Samantha Bayard, whom I adore. But I find her character
The
interesting.
sunrise, huh? Alisa certainly is ambitious. I'm a little curious whether she'll be able to pull it off, though.
Yeah.
I suppose
We can see her
I'll
tail
just
now.
have to wait and see.
Wait, this is asking you to look at the water.
Hello
Don't
again.
eat Trofim, I swear to gosh.
The little bat returns. Hunting well?
You keep calling me that.
Am I wrong?
The tail swish and everything. I mean, she's not wrong.
Well, no, but
How can you tell?
how do you know what I am?
Your kind has a certain smell. Stagnant blood.
Gross.
If my kind are bats, then what does that make you?
Names. Rusalka will define. Of what shall we speak then?
Demian, yeah. Dang it, I need more science, I need more literature, I'm just... I don't know what that noise was. Have you been in this worm long?
How long have you been like this?
Long enough. You?
Not very long, really.
How do you enjoy it?
I mean, I could be worse.
Better than death. That was the other option.
I see.
Oh. I have a feeling she doesn't like this.
How did you become a Rusalka?
You should know such stories are rarely pretty.
Should I not have asked?
You don't have to answer if you don't want to.
What I want. Yes, perhaps. Listen well then, little bat. There was once a girl who loved a kind-faced young man from a wealthy family. Though they were yet to be wed, she would meet him as he bathed. So deeply entranced was she.
That's her. Look, the bodice is the same.
Faithfully, she came to him each night, and he would take her across the lake where none would find them. Waiting for the day he would offer her his hand. And she waited, and she waited, so faithfully, so meekly, till one day as they were on the water, she dared ask how much longer she would wait. And his kind face turned cold, and his sweet voice turned sharp.
Oh no.
She begged him to forgive her, but he would not listen. The hand she had so longed to take now reached out and pushed her back. As she sank, her love dissolved along with her name until they both became one with the water.
Oh, that's horrible. That's terrible.
That's so awfully sad.
This world knows many such tragedies. Now listen closely, little bat. Though I am fettered, you yet fly free.
Oh, 'cause she can't leave the water, huh?
Thus I charge you, bring me what I could not take, his life and his hand.
Whoa.
Claim the former and bring me the latter, and you will be handsomely rewarded.
Wait, but... Whoa, I don't know. Take his life? Who is he anyway?
What's his name?
The water has dissolved all names.
Oh.
Do you remember anything I can use to find him? His height, hair color?
As my last act, I mark his hand as mine, as I'd so longed to do.
Like a ring?
You shall know him from that. Here, may it strike true. I'll be waiting, little bat.
Wait. I
Marked
didn't say I
his
would do
hand as
it.
mine. That's not terribly specific. I'll have to do some investigating. As for potential suspects, Trofim certainly doesn't come from wealth, and I've seen the doctor's hands often enough to rule them both out.
Well, and also, he wasn't from wealth and he had a wife.
Best not approach any of the men in town until I know a bit more. Maybe Arban will have some ideas. She's privy enough to the town's happenings. I should try speaking with her first.
Oh, she's gone. Oh, all I did was ask about him. I didn't say I'd do it. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. I mean, he sounds like a bad dude, but like, it's not, I don't. Oh shoot, I gotta go home. Here. Alright. Petya, you doing okay? Oh, I've got a dagger.
I take it I won't be returning to my old body again, will I?
I don't think so, bro.
I'm no expert in black magic, but it seemed like after that Kupala night, not much could be done.
I see. Welcome back, Liza.
Hi there.
Hey.
Lovely night today, isn't it?
Oh, he's such a good boy. I need to get him his art supplies. He's being so sweet. I thought he would murder me by now. Oh, he's asleep. Are you asleep? Hello? My son. Oh, I love him. I love him. He is so cute. Let's put on these and let's go find him some art supplies. Hey, man. You okay?
Hello, Doctor.
Huh? What?
Oh, yeah, that's right. You're back in your zone, huh? Hey, man. Yeah,
And
what's
may
up
I
with you?
ask how you were turned?
Should I not have asked?
As your sire, I do owe you my story, but I have to warn you, it's a rather gruesome one. Are you sure you'd like to hear it?
I mean, the Rusalka told us her tragic backstory, so like, hey. Yeah, do it.
After my time in the Countess's basement, I don't think much could shock me.
Well, if you must know, it was a feral that attacked me and my wife at the time, Clara.
That's right, that's what he mentioned at, Nikolina's house?
It struck our carriage one night as we were traveling through the woods, coming from a party.
A feral?
A vampire that has been driven mad by their lust for blood.
I didn't realize such creatures existed outside of folklore.
They're a cautionary tale of what can happen to us if one overindulges for years on end. It all happened in the blink of an eye.
Ooh.
As I recall, the vehicle turned over and we both tumbled to the dirt. He feasted on Clara first and bled her dry.
Oh no.
How horrible. I'm so sorry for your loss.
It's been some time now, so it doesn't hurt quite as much, but thank you, dear. In any case, his appetite must have somewhat subsided. Still, it wasn't enough for the beast, so he sunk his teeth into my neck.
Goodness.
Suddenly, a blind rage overcame me, and I bit off part of his ear.
Oh, dang! Honestly, good for you, Volkov.
Immortal being or not, I can tell you with certainty, he didn't like it one bit.
That's kind of awesome.
I can imagine.
That must have snapped him out of his frenzy. He looked around as if just awoken, observed what he'd done, and rapidly retreated. Somehow, I managed to get home by morning, but the nightmare didn't end that night.
Oh, his reflection.
You must have swallowed some of his blood when you bit him, and...
Yeah, so in order to turn a human, a vampire first needs to feed on them and then have the human drink their vampiric blood. Upon death, said human will turn into a vampire. Turning a human requires a license from higher society. Those who unlawfully do it are discovered are subject to severe punishment. So he's an accident, but the doctor already told us that we weren't. Ew, that means that we've eaten his blood. Gross.
Precisely. You must have read about the turning ritual in human folklore. Well done. All kinds of knowledge tends to come in handy from time to time, even silly fairy tales.
So, what happened after you returned?
Nothing good. He mentioned he had a daughter. Oh, did he eat the daughter?
We'll talk more about this some other time, perhaps. There's much work we must attend to now.
Of course.
My dude, are you sure you're
What?
okay, though?
What is it?
Yeah, what happened after you returned?
Dr. Volkov?
Mm-hmm.
I was wondering if it's a good time to hear the rest of your story.
I mean, I feel like this is all out of order anyway, so I'm just gonna shoot my
I
shot.
suppose it's as good a time as any.
Yes! It's all the tragic backstories today. Backstories today.
What happened after you turned?
I didn't know back then what I'd become. There was no one to explain it to me, so I had to find it out on my own. Thank goodness my infant daughter, Sophia, was with her grandparents that night and avoided our fate, so I tried to go back to life as usual, albeit without my wife.
How did he
I
explain
was
what happened to
naive
her?
enough in the early years to believe that I could live a normal life with my daughter. I hired a wet nurse, locked myself in my room for research during the day, and continued to see patients at night. And for the first decade or so, everything seemed to go according to plan.
A decade? That must have been so
I learned
lonely.
what I was by trial and error, and allowed myself to feed on the humans that entrusted me with their care.
It just occurred to me that I've been annoyed with him this whole time about not being a very good sire. Which I think is a legitimate thing to be annoyed with him about. He had no one though, so he doesn't know how to be a good sire. No one ever told him how to be a vampire, so he has no idea how to teach us. Which is really sad, because it kind of, in the same way that this game parallels alcoholism with vampirism, in a way it kind of reminds me of like the parallels of bad parents are often people who had bad parents. They just don't know what being a good parent looks like. So it's harder
Leading
for
a
them.
patient is a lot easier when you have fangs.
And after that, what happened?
Time happened, dear. She
She's so
aged,
little.
and I didn't.
That must have been a
By the
little
time
creepy.
Sophia was 16, it was starting to become quite obvious that I hadn't aged a day. I laughed it off when people mentioned it, but deep down, I knew I wouldn't be able to do it forever.
Oh no. Did he have to abandon her?
And then they came.
Who? The Countess.
You mean the Countess?
No, what did
If
she
it
do to
wasn't for
her?
her, it would have been someone else, but yes. Higher society. They finally found out about my condition and came to collect my debts.
Hussar!
Knowing what I do now, honestly, I'm surprised it took them so long to find me.
I was gonna
They
say,
spared my life
16
in
years is a long
exchange for my
time.
continued research for vampire kind. As for Sophia, I had to abandon her for her own protection. You know the family rules by now. They wouldn't keep her alive if she knew their secrets. And so, I disappeared. Made it look like I was lost to the wilderness.
oh no.
That must have been dreadful.
To sever the bond of father and daughter. To cause the person you love more than life itself such pain. It nearly killed me.
So, you never saw her again?
I don't know if I'm right, but I'm gonna point something out here. If you look at this little girl, she's got a 3-tier skirt, the ruffles, and she has buttons down the front, and her sleeves come to her elbows. That's what Alisa's dress looks like. Is Alisa his daughter?
If you don't mind, I should get back to my work. We can talk again some other time.
I understand. Thank you for sharing all this with me. Till next time.
Good night, Lisa.
Oh. Oh, Volkov. Anyways, I got paid. Let's file some lab reports. Okay. I'm gonna come back here really quick. Because we need to up our stats, bro. Hold on. Let's check my character sheet. 58 humanity, 31 nihilism. That's still pretty good. Let's see. So this is +3, so this is 12, 15, 14, 13. Music and arts could do all of it. Oh, I have points! Okay. Literature and writing. Science 11. Let's do these two. Yes! Okay. And then let's get some more music, arts, and history. This is history and politics. Let's do that. Nice. After moral poisoning, one requires physical remedies and a bottle of champagne. This one would be history and politics too. And then these ones will give me literature and writing. Let's do picture, Dorian Gray. Okay. And sleep time. Hey, Petya. How you doing, buddy?
Hello, Petya. How was your day?
Can't complain. Thank you.
I mean, he literally didn't do anything, though. Let me put this one on for now. And then let me figure out what I want to do. So, calendar. Hollow Knight. What's with the skull? Okay, so what do I do about this? So the Rusalka wants me to do a hit, so I have to ask Arban about it. I need to go on the final town tour with Roman, and then I need to get Petya a sewing kit. I need to talk with Carol by June 19? Oh, shoot! No! Oh, I messed that up. I messed it up. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. I may have lost the beginner's journal. Oh, I need to meet Alisa at the bookstore anyway. I need to visit the revolutionaries. Okay. So what I'm going to do, let's head over to Roman, and then I can talk with him in a second. Wait, no, I want this one. Okay. And then I have 2 actions now to speak with him and Alisa, Roman and Alisa. Alright, time to go on that final tour. First, though, that's Marusia. Hey. Hold on, honestly, I'm gonna talk to Marusia, because I have already talked to her brother. Hello there. History? Oh, okay, or not. How would I not know who she is?
Liza, what a lovely surprise.
I wondered if it was a
Continue
good
the
time
tour.
to continue our tour. I know I've taken far too much of your time already.
Nonsense, he's a huge crush on you.
Please. I take as much enjoyment from our time together as you. Perhaps even more. Now the question is, where shall we go? You know, the creature you asked about before, the Nav, at the time I knew nothing more than what was in the book.
Ooh, yes, tell us about
However,
Dragomir.
I dug a little further and found that we happen to have our very own Nav legend right here in town, on Lover's Island.
Oh. Is Dragomir the guy who killed
How
Rusalka?
thrilling! I would indeed be most interested to learn more.
It's
Heck yeah,
decided then. We're off to Lover's Island, where tales of our Nav await.
Ooh. Heck yeah, boat ride.
Ah,
Aw,
splendid.
okay, so you skipped the boat
It's
ride.
still here.
What, the old shack? Is this something you do often?
Is this something you've done before? Tours of Lover's Island for the local townswomen?
Ha, only for those with a thirst for folklore, who also desire to spend an evening in a cold boat. In other words, never. Though I've made the journey alone many times.
Then I feel lucky to be beside you.
We're special.
Did you say a cold boat?
I did indeed.
So, Lover's Island. Such a curious name.
You will soon come to learn just how curious.
Is the Rusalka and her lover what the islands
And
in
you
are
say
known
this
for?
place has a connection to a Nav?
Yes, you see, a Nav is said to arise from a tragic or untimely death. A soul grown hateful towards those who enjoy the life of which they were robbed.
Which might be why Rusalka got,
Very
them.
cryptic. And who exactly is this Nav in question?
Several hundred years ago, this town and its surrounding counties were owned by a cruel lord, a general. The lord's most loyal underling was a man named Dragomir.
Hey!
Yes, Dragomir was a native of town, and as such, he had been the lord's closest advisor since being gifted with the estate. With all his flaws, Dragomir had been vital in keeping the townsfolk safe from his lord's most vicious acts, redirecting his anger elsewhere.
And the island?
In his youth, Dragomir spent many a long day escaping to the island with his childhood love Elena, far from the eyes of their parents.
So this is an island where lovers elope.
You won't think it's so romantic when you hear the full story.
What a shame.
That's a shame. It is a hauntingly beautiful place for romance to blossom.
I love flirting with
That's
this
not
man.
to
He's
say
so cute.
romance cannot return to these shores.
Oh.
I look forward to hearing the rest of it. Let's head out.
We've arrived. Explore at your leisure.
Find artifacts. Okay. Let me guess. The ore.
What do you have there?
It looks like part of an old ore, preserved in the mud.
We are surely not the first to set ashore here under the cover of darkness. Let us continue the tale. The Lord was known to marry every year, only for his wives to disappear, leaving behind terrible rumors of their demise. When it once again came time for the Lord to take a wife, Dragomir's childhood love, Elena, was a victim of the Lord's desires.
Oh no!
Such evil.
Enough to rival even the darkest of authors' minds. Though I'm afraid this is not fiction. Where were we? Oh yes. On the eve of her betrothal to the Lord, Elena plotted with Dragomir to elope together, leaving town and the cruel Lord far behind. They were to meet in the old abandoned house on this island, their secret childhood sanctuary. Now let us continue exploring.
But it's burned down. Oh no! I knew there would be stuff around here.
An old bronze candlestick.
Perhaps it is the very same that was lit on that dark night. The Lord held tight patrols around the perimeter of his estate. The only route of escape was across the lake where no guards patrolled. Dragomir held watch duty outside the Lord's chambers that evening. He would have to wait until the dead of night before he could leave unnoticed. He would leave a boat for Elena to row to the island after dusk, where she would light a single candle in the window as a sign of her arrival.
A beacon of hope on the darkest of nights.
Dragomir would meet her there, and the two would sail together to the opposite shore, where a horse and freedom awaited.
Why do I have empathy for the spooky
risk
boy?
one's life for love.
Would you do the same?
I mean, I don't know, honestly. I'd like to think so.
For the right person, yes, I believe I would.
Then this right person you speak of should consider themselves lucky beyond compare.
Would you?
Even if love were not a factor, I would do so, just to help her escape a cruel and undeserved fate.
He's such a good
Though
guy.
I am somewhat mistrustful of horses. Let us continue.
Okay, so we've got a candlestick. Oh, let's not go in there. Wait. Let's not go in Elisa's hideout. That would be awkward. I mean, there's this thing over here.
It appears to be some kind of blade.
Yes.
Oh.
I'd say a spear tip. The remnant of a bloody deed, perhaps. The tale continues. The hour approached, and Dragomir crept from the door of his lord's chambers, making for the lake. He arrived at the shore to see Elena's boat was absent. As to be expected, she must be awaiting him on the island.
Did he
All
swim
according
all
to
that way?
plan thus far.
He rowed through the dark water. As he drew nearer, a light became visible, flickering on the island. Dragomir reached the shore and ran to the doors of the house, his heart filled with joy.
Why do I feel like the Lord's already there? What a
You
setup,
really
dude.
know how to set up a character for a fall. I'm picturing him skipping with a picnic basket in hand.
It's a storyteller's #1 trick of the trade. The higher the heart, the greater the fall.
Is that what you're doing to me, Devs? Are you making me fall in love with this librarian so I can kill him? I won't
Dragomir
forgive you.
flung the door open to find no sign of Elena. Just a solitary candle burning upon the windowsill.
Haunting.
Quite.
Oh no. Oh good, Rusalka's not here either. There doesn't seem to be any stuff. Where else would this be? I mean, there's the house itself. How many more artifacts do I need? It would have to be in the house, right? They don't seriously expect me to just like go
An
to Elisa's
abandoned
house.
I believe it predates the Nav legend. A hermit is said to have lived here during the Dark Ages. The door to the house suddenly slammed shut, followed by the sound of a large bolt sliding into place and a familiar voice. You dare try to flee with that which is mine? The Lord spoke, and Dragomir's eyes filled with horror.
I have a suspicion they aren't getting on that horse.
Now you will burn, spoke the Lord, and with that the house was ablaze. Dragomir screamed in anguish as the cabin
That's
was
so
engulfed.
sad!
On any approach to the windows, the spears of the Lord's men would greet him. He was trapped. Dragomir burned to death in this very house, betrayed by his love through fear.
Elena
And
sold him out?
What of her?
Elena was wed to the Lord that very morning. The scent of Dragomir's burning flesh still clinging to the Lord's beard as they kissed. Her fate after that day is unknown.
Oh snap, hold on. Isn't that the same lord that was in the painting in the Countess's basement? Is that the Countess? She broke an oath to the Lord. Who
Such
cares? It's
evil as
horrible.
I've never heard.
Then you should consider yourself lucky.
And with that, I'm
sucks.
assuming, a Nav was born. One who knows only hatred, pain, and despair.
My favorite rank agrees.
Well, yes, according to the local residents. Though I find the reality far more comforting.
Which is?
That Dragomir's suffering ended that night when his body could no longer take the flame.
Yeah, nah, he's spooky and green now. Perhaps earlier. Ah, I need more science!
You truly believe them to be tales?
I believe all folktales have a root in reality. The often brutal conditions of our world cause such unspeakable suffering. This makes us look beyond our physical confines to find solace and justice in the magical.
That's a good way to put it. More truth than you think.
Perhaps there is more truth in some of these tales than you realize.
What do you mean, Miss Morozova?
Oh no, we don't need to tell him that. We don't need to tell him that.
I suppose I have seen things that make me less skeptic.
I would be eager for you to share these things. When you are ready.
Yes, I may.
I wonder if he knows we are already. That would be hilarious. We're like, baby girl, I'm a vampire. And he's like, dude, I know. I'm a folklorist. You only ever like go on dates at midnight and you're pale and dreary. Like, okay.
Liza, I'd tour the world if it could be in your company, but it may be for the best that this is our last. I fear people will start to gossip if they see us alone together another night.
Let's make the rumors true! Ah! Alisa says that the Hussar is taken, but I like Hussar. I really like Roman though.
Then, let us make these rumors true and official before the townsfolk have means to.
I'm crazy. What am I doing?
This is agreeable to you, of course.
Blushes!
Far more than agreeable.
Oh, he's so
Every
precious.
second with you has been filled with joy and beauty.
Then we can enjoy the seconds, hours, and days to come. Together.
Well, it appears Lover's Island has found redemption. Now let us return to the mainland, together.
Okay.
Liza, I was
happens if I talk
just
to him again?
thinking about you.
Join me in private. I can kiss him. I can kiss him.
Would you object greatly if I kissed you?
I'd love nothing more.
That was cute. First kiss is a vampire. Hey! I love how they didn't actually touch, but that's cute. What up, Alisa?
Alisa,
Hey!
fancy seeing you here.
What are you reading? Bro, wouldn't she be reading about, like, other stuff? Oh, my nose. Guess not. I have to come back with more history. I have a boyfriend now. Oh, I need to get Petya a sewing kit. And I need to talk to Arban. Petya has been waiting forever for something to do. Let's get him a sewing kit.
Anything particular you're looking for?
Why, a hostess gift? What does that mean?
What should I pick up for Anastasia?
Oh, yeah. Music cylinder. I don't know how many coins I have. She would like that, though.
Chopin's Waltz in A minor. Now, that is a perfect gift. A little pricey, but Anastasia will surely be ecstatic.
Hey.
How are you doing this fine evening?
I'm doing pretty good. Show me the goods. This will give me all. Ah, my balance. Okay, I need more science and logic, bro. Do I? These are all decorations. Sewing kit 8. Okay. Wait, she said I might need fabric too. Does that come with it? Paintings and lures. Okay. But that wasn't an action point, so I can actually still talk to Arban. Hold on. I'm okay. Look, I'm broke. But I kinda wanna steal.
I want to steal.
Dawn. Ah, beans. Okay. I suppose I deserve that, for I did a naughty thing. Liza, don't get stuck on the door. You're on fire. How many monies do I have now? I had 6 before. Oh, I have more points available. Okay, literature and writing's out the wazoo. 1, 2, 4. Let's, yeah. I'm a doctor. I need to science the crap out of this.
I have to science the shit out of this.
How many coins? 6? Still? Where's my money? I stole from him though. Wait, hold on. Maybe I have something in my inventory? This was all there before! Does it like not work? Do I only see it till later? Help! I think it's a bug. Petya.
Petya?
I got something for
Are you awake? I've brought you something.
Oh? Yes. Yes, I can work with these.
Give a present to a character.
Are they no good? I'm afraid I don't have your eye for these things.
Oh, no, you've done wonderfully. Truly, I'm grateful. Let's see. If I hold the needle like this, perhaps? At least I can't stab myself anymore.
Shall I leave you to it?
Oh, yes, sorry, I got carried away. It's strange. For the first time since that night, I feel alive, almost. Thank you, Liza. I truly appreciate it.
What?
No, it is nothing. I'm sure you have other business to attend to.
No, I always have time for you, Petya. Oh, he's so cute. I love him. What happens if I talk to him again?
Thank you so much for the materials, Liza. The craftsman is only as good as their tool.
He is being so sweet and cheerful. Like, so sweet and cheerful. If this happened to me, I'd be so sad.
Liza,
hey dude.
A moment before you go.
Oh, I have mail?
Well,
From
what is
who?
it, Petya?
I'm dead.
Behold.
What?
Behold?
It's for you. To thank you for bringing me these supplies.
He made me a dress? Petya is
Style
too good for
is
this
very
world.
important, you know. One must wear the right outfit for the occasion.
Aww.
How did you get my measurements?
Oh, I didn't
measured your other
it.
outfits, of course.
I used to imagine him while I'm sleeping off being like doo 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 with like a little measuring tape. Oh, he doesn't even have a measuring tape. What did he do? Just like lay there? I'm like, well, how many Petyas across is
You've become
Liza?
surprisingly mobile.
Well, one has to take some risks for the sake of art. Regardless, I think you'll find it to your liking.
That's a little creepy, but I suppose that's what I get for keeping a haunted doll in my room.
Nah, it's great. Oh no, I can't talk to him. Petya, I'm sorry. It was just I was just curious. Yo, this is dope. Oh my gosh, best dress in the game. Petya! Petya, this is gorgeous! I don't deserve this. What is this? Wait! Oh my gosh. Can I just leave out the window? I don't have to walk down those damn stairs every day. Bro! What have I been doing with my life? I'm getting real thirsty. I really need to get a drink.
Liza, what a pleasant surprise.
Of this
I thought I might have
dollar
scared
poppy.
you
Sorry.
I don't scare quite that easily these days.
Nah, bruh. I have a ghost, a haunted doll, and an adorable boyfriend. Life is great.
Speaking
I'm
like
thriving.
an old woman already, hmm? You needn't be in such a hurry to grow up.
I'm hardly a child.
Not for a human, no. After your first century, you'll start seeing things somewhat differently.
I know the Hussar mentioned that Arban is like really
The answer's
old.
2, by the way.
Huh?
2 centuries. That's how old I am, more or less.
I wasn't going to.
No, but you wanted to, and I don't mind. I don't often get a chance to talk about myself in my profession. It's quite refreshing, actually.
Well, then do you mind if I ask you more?
Ask
Oh, yeah, I
away.
wanna know about
No
Arban.
promises I'll reveal all, though.
Yeah, where is she
You
from?
must have moved around quite a bit over the centuries, but may I ask, where were you originally from?
Because she was speaking a foreign language to the revolutionaries, and it sounded like Chinese, and the Hussar mentioned she's somewhere from the east, and she's clearly Asian. So I wonder, yeah, where is she from?
When you're as old as I am, that question becomes somewhat meaningless.
That's true, because I mean, the country she comes from.
I've lived in many places, but the first was far to the east of here. It was a simpler life there, harsher in some ways, but simpler.
Why did you leave?
Well, that is a more complicated question.
Complicated or not, I'd love to hear about it. That is, of course, if you're willing to tell me.
Very well. Don't say I didn't warn you.
Girly Pop, we've heard so much tragic backstory by now.
A
It's
letter?
unbelievable.
I received this several months ago. Enclosed with it was a key. This one, to be specific. Go on and read it. Tell me what you think.
Huh? You who seek the truth of that night, begin where the night flying eagles roosts. There's a typo there. There you will find your guide in trine. The head rests atop of the forest grave. The heart beats where two lie alone. The feet yet walk with God on high. Follow them to their final rest, and there behold the winged truth.
That's not a letter at all. It's a riddle.
Precisely.
Yeah.
Was there anything else with it?
Indeed. There was one other slip of paper with a date and town name, the time and place of my siring.
Then, the truth of that night.
I have never known my sire. They fled the scene while I was still unconscious. I almost burned alive that morning, not realizing I could no longer walk in daylight.
How did you even manage to survive?
I wonder if that's why she and the doctor get along. They're both like
Ingenuity,
vampires.
instinct, trial and error to some degree. And I did eventually find others of our kind. I learned that it's considered quite irresponsible to turn someone without staying with them. That was a comfort.
Did you ever try to find your sire?
Yes, but ours was a merchant town. Travelers drifted in and out, nameless, every day. I traveled the world, searching for some clue, finding none. Eventually, I decided it didn't matter. And then... just rude, really. I'd almost finished accepting that I'd never know. As for the riddle itself, I narrowed the first part down to this town.
Oh, I get it. The name Orlov derives from eagle in some Slavic languages, so an eagless would be Orlova.
Oh, an eagless. Oh, I would never have put that together. Lisa's way
Just
smarter
so.
than me.
There are many Orlovas, of course, but far fewer who fly at night.
Or are vampires, in other words.
Precisely. But that is, sadly, where I paused my search, for now. Between the salon and the Cabernet, I haven't given the rest much thought. I'd like to, but something has been holding me back.
What if I tried to solve it?
Let me main character this for you, girly pop.
Well, that'd be very sweet of you, lovely. I'm hardly going to stop you, am I? But don't go out of your way. If whoever it is really wanted to see me, they could have spoken plainly. Honestly. Here, take the silly thing. Let me know if you have any luck.
Arban covers it well.
I got you.
It really seems to be bothering her. It can't hurt for me to try.
Well, it would bother me too.
Although, that might be easier said than done.
Hold on. I just realized I'm still carrying my lantern for some reason. Alright, let's go. Oh, dude, I haven't even used any actions yet. That's interesting. So, hold on. Where are my quests at? Where are my quests at? I still need the doctor story, but we gotta do the second tasks. I gotta help Evgeny, but I can't talk about Kirill anymore. So what do? Wanderer's Guide. Check your mail. Oh! And I gotta ask Arban about the Rusalka. Okay. Hold on. Let me go back in. Oops. Let me go ask Arban about the Rusalka. And then I'm gonna go check the mail. And then we can go ahead and look for clues. Hey!
Hello there.
What's up? I'm back. Hey, dude.
Arban, do you have a minute?
For you, lovely, always. What is it?
I'm investigating something that happened in this town some time ago. A murder.
She's like, girly pop, there's so many murders. This is Vampire
goodness,
Town.
How exciting. Though, this town does see more death than most.
This wasn't that kind of murder. It was a man drowning his lover in the lake.
The legend of the Rusalka, is it?
So you know about it?
Ha, not much. Supposedly, she preys on the young men who dare venture into the lake's murky depths. From time to time, men stumble in here sopping wet, demanding a drink and complaining that something in the lake scratched them up.
I mean, Demian
and they
did get
think it was a
messed up.
Rusalka.
Utterly convinced of it. Even men not known for being superstitious. I can say that they aren't mistaken that creatures like that do exist. But that's all I know, I'm afraid. I try not to get too entangled with other supernatural beings. I already have enough on my plate just dealing with our own kind.
I see.
If you'd like to learn more, perhaps you should check the bookstore.
Why
I know
think
the
that
owner
about
has a
Murray, though?
penchant for investigating local legends.
I know. He's
I think I've seen some of his personal scribblings tucked away on the shelves.
That's not a bad idea, Arban. Thanks for your help.
Anytime, my dear.
So I have 2 more actions to go. Let's see. Let's go ask Roman what's up. Because if this is his personal scribblings, I'm rather personal with him now.
Let's see if I can find that book about local legends that Arban mentioned. No need to bother anyone else. I'll just peruse the shelves on my own.
It's a little weird, but okay.
This doesn't look
Wow, it's
useful.
right here?
Nothing of interest here.
It's gonna be like way over here in the back, isn't it? Hey!
What a dull book. A pamphlet on local legends, written by Roman himself. Could this be what Arban was referring to? Let's see. Aha! There's a page on the Rusalka.
The Rusalka is a creature commonly associated with the water. It is believed to possess the visage of a young woman, potentially displaying characteristics of a Piscine? Correct me in the comments. Nature. Whilst older texts often speak of its benevolent nature, guiding the harvest and spurring fertility, the Rusalka has become more frequently linked with death and drowning, a restless spirit seeking revenge for wrongs committed. Oh, there's another page. The local understanding is that of the latter. It is said that the town's lake is home to one of these figures of legend. For 25 years, the town has been plagued by unexplained drownings and mysterious wounds of a vicious nature, all attributed to this creature. Yet when the lake bed has been searched, no trace
Not too much new information here. However, it does mention that the incident started approximately 25 years ago.
So So that would mean that this guy's probably somewhere
Perhaps
in his
Town
50s.
Hall has a report on a missing young woman from around that time. I should speak to someone there.
Hey. Ooh, do I have enough history now to talk to Marusia, I wonder? Marusia? Hey.
Marusia?
Hey.
Liza, it's good to see you again.
Is that Chekhov?
The shooting party?
What's this? It's the only full-length novel by Chekhov. Framed as a story within a story, the inner manuscript recounts the death of a young village woman and the subsequent attempt to uncover who murdered her. Ooh. Fitting, since I'm investigating
Are you a
Rusalka's
fan of
murder.
Chekhov?
Didn't expect you to know anything about literature.
I know, I'm a woman of many talents.
Glad to surprise you.
I've studied some of his plays, but reading plays isn't the same as watching them. It made me a bit sad, so I thought I'd read some of his fiction instead.
Isn't the shooting party a little, crass?
Why? Because it's about murder? I may as well find horrors within the pages, rather than out on the streets. At least this is fiction.
I suppose you have a point. It's quite late. I'm surprised you're here at this hour by yourself.
Don't have much choice if I want to continue my studies. And I have permission to read off the shelves.
So you like to read?
As much as I can and as often as I can. Which isn't very much with all the work in the fields.
I've always loved reading, even as a child. When I wasn't studying, I read whatever I could pick up. I found that books could transport me to a different world, or a different time, and for a brief moment, I wasn't Liza. I was a princess or hero or a dashing pirate.
So you get it. Reading is almost a magical force.
Reading is magical. Go read a book when you're done with this
However,
video.
at the moment, I'm reading less fiction. With the hours I have, there's little time for escapism.
So, other than Chekhov, what are you reading?
I'm trying to read more politics and social commentaries. It feels like the world is already on a huge course of change, and if I don't prepare, I might blink and be left even further behind.
I see.
In order to survive a harsh winter, you must stock up on your provisions. It feels like it's the same with your mind.
That's like an interesting way of putting it.
That's very astute.
Is it? It just seems like common sense to me.
You may be surprised how many people don't have that quality. For someone so young, you certainly seem to know what you want.
Working the land is honorable. I don't look down on it. And with more progress, maybe one day my community will get to benefit from their labor the way they should.
Yeah, because I know she and her people are basically, they're not technically serfs anymore, but they have to farm the landlord's land, and then they get their own plot, and usually they don't have enough time or resources to really benefit from the work they do. It all just goes to the landlord.
In the meantime, what about people like me? People who want something different? Why must it be so difficult to dream of something else? To live the stories, not simply read them in books forever. And I'm lucky to even be able to do that much. Ah, is that the time already? It's later than I thought.
Is something wrong?
I just need to get home. We have to be up before dawn tomorrow to tend the fields. I'm planning on picking some mushrooms one of these evenings. Would you care to join me?
I wonder why it's highlighted. Many countries in Eastern Europe tend to have a rich culture of foraging, particularly mushroom picking. I didn't know that. Parents or grandparents often take their children from a very young age to nearby forests in order to teach them which mushrooms are edible.
Why me?
Yeah, dude, I'll go mushroom picking. Because I'm cool. Jeez, Lisa, stop being such
It's a chore I can complete quicker with an extra pair of hands. And you're a woman who's managed to achieve her dream.
Hey! She looks up to us. Yes. I know, I'm wrapping it up. I love you.
I'd like to know more about how you did it.
You pick mushrooms at night?
Best time to do it, really, before anyone else wakes up.
Huh. I didn't think about it that way.
Besides, there's something beautiful about the forest at night. But I must go now. Till next time.
Aww.
Such a headstrong girl. Maybe I could buy her a gift for the next time I see her.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is there maybe like something we could do? Okay.
Liza, I was just thinking about you.
Join me in private. I do need to eat.
I'd love to spend some time with you. Alone.
Oh, in that case, let's not waste a second, my love. Follow me.
Oh, awkward. Oh no, oh no. I'm on fire! Oh. I don't even have to try to feed on him. Did we just do the nasty? Wait a minute, wait a minute.
Shoo!
Did we just... Wait. Why did I just fly through the window? I should have just left my window open. I'll just leave the window open, bro. Alright, let me go ahead and end this day. And then we can go ahead and pause the video here for now. Looks like Petya's asleep. Oh, look at the boy. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up this video here. I genuinely like Roman, but I feel bad for using him as a juice box. That was like weirdly easy. I didn't even have to be like, oh, I must control my thirst. I guess I just like him tons. Did we actually do the nasty? Did we actually make love? Did we actually do the hanky-panky? Or does he just think we did? Did we hypnotize him? What just happened? I don't know what happened. Someone in the comments, help! Anyway, I'm loving this game so far. What do we have left to do? We still need to finish up all of our doctor's stuff. I need to follow up on the revolutionaries. Oh, I have to meet Lisa at the bookstore. Duh. Okay. And then, so I do have to take that hit for nihilism. Why does it make me nihilistic? Is it because we're doing necromancy? I have to go see Anastasia. I have to help Arban find her sire. I still need to feed the catfish, which means I need to check on Trofim. Oh no, is he okay? Hold on. Trofim's alive! Okay, good. Is this Hyena right here? Because that's so sad. Oh, we haven't even met them yet. Okay. I find it interesting that Roman's not on here. Anyway, I might be stabbing some guy for killing the Rusalka. I'm still debating whether I actually want to do that or not. Anyways, let's all just admire my haunted doll son as he sleeps. If you've been enjoying Cabernet as much as I have, please go ahead and like this video and consider subscribing to my channel so you can see when the next episode drops. I know there's a new update that just came out recently of Infinity Nikki that's like a spooky theme. So if you are interested in that, let me know. If there are any other folklore games or vampire games that you're interested in seeing, please comment below what you would recommend. I'd love to hear your thoughts. I know one that's not vampire themed but very folk horror themed is Tales from Candleforth, which I just recently uploaded. You can check that out on my channel. But thank you so much for watching, and I appreciate you guys and all of your support. Let me know if you've been playing Cabernet and what choices you've made, or if there's any choices you'd like to see me make for a future video. See you guys next time. Bye!